What's up guys, and welcome to what will hopefully be a fairly short update video. I'm going to call it something like channel and life update. So basically what is happening starting tomorrow is I'm starting basically a job. Now what I've been doing since this YouTube Stack channel has been a thing for the past 3 or so years, I've either been at sixth form, college sort of thing, which means I've been going in 4-ish days a week, so maybe every day a week, but I've only been in for like half a day sort of thing, and there wasn't extra much to do. I've either been doing that on holiday, off completely, or I've been at university, which generally means I'm in a couple days a week for half a day, and that's it, and there's not much extra to do apart from that. But starting then this week, tomorrow, Monday the 4th, I'm going to be doing, as my third university year, I'm going to be starting a placement in software development sort of thing, hopefully, which means I'll be going in 5 days a week, working 8 hours a day, sort of basically a full-time job for the next about 15 months. So hopefully it won't affect the channel a huge amount. Obviously it's a big change since previously I haven't had, I'm going to be getting up at 7, going at for 8, and then I'll get home about 4, 4:30. So obviously I've only got the evening to work on videos, whereas obviously being at uni I've generally got half a day as well, as well, not quite half a day, you guys get what I mean. And obviously I'm working 8 hours as well, whereas at uni it would be like a lecture or a class for a couple hours, whereas it's 8 hours of work, so I might be a bit more exhausted when I get home, so things might change there. But in terms, hopefully it won't affect the channel too much though. I'll still try and get daily sun and moon videos out. I'll come home, whip up a quick video and throw it out for you guys in the evening. The only videos I would say it might affect are Origins, since obviously Data X finished last week. Basically we did our bonus episode and we finished that for the X and Y saga until Sun and Moon. So the only video, Origins is going to take over that slot, and hopefully we're going to have weekly Origins videos on new Alolan Pokemon. So the only videos that might be affected are those, because if I haven't done the graphics or recorded the video or anything in advance, it means I've got to come home on a Wednesday. I've got to sit, get home, basically do all the graphics, everything like that. So obviously if I'm exhausted, then I might just not be able to do it, or I might just throw another Sun and Moon video out, for example. So hopefully it won't affect it too much, but that's the only video that might be, only series that might get affected. Not that I have that many series anyway, because it's basically just Sun and Moon videos, but I'm not going to complain about that. So basically Sun and Moon videos, hopefully daily still. I will try and keep that up the best I can, and do Origins a weekly if I can as well. Hopefully I'm going to do this week, I'm going to do the bugs for Alola now, since we have the free, the whole trio for it, the whole line. So hopefully I'll do that. There's not really any other series apart from Sun and Moon and Origins. Obviously unboxings will happen hopefully every month, as well as Deck Maniacs, as when I continue to get the boxes in, I will simply just carry on uploading the unboxings. The only way that might get disrupted is obviously I'm not at home, and obviously being off of uni I'm home 5 days a week anyway. Even when I'm at uni I'm still home, a couple of days a week, and generally I'm here to get the post anyway. So the only thing that might change is no one's home to get the post, so the boxes might be delayed slightly, but that shouldn't be too much anyway. I'll carry on doing it whenever they come in, sort of thing, so hopefully it won't be changed too much. But that's really it for the video, for the update video. There's not much else to say, because obviously we're not really changing up any series or anything along those lines at all. I'm just going to be working, so I'm going to have less time to work on videos. Hopefully it won't affect it too much though, so I'm just throwing out as like a PSA. If videos are, if I miss a day, for example, or if Origins doesn't go up for 1 week, that's the reason why. Generally, if I miss an Origins upload on a Wednesday, I will try and do it the next day on the Thursday or the Friday or whatever. I will try and get one out a week. If it's not Wednesday, I'll do it whenever I can in the future, for example. So, yeah, because if I get home from work and I'm sort of too exhausted to record Origins, I can just do sort of graphics for the week. So hopefully it won't be too bad, guys. It's a very short update, I know. Hopefully I haven't wasted too much of your time. But that's pretty much it from me, Not sort of your typical, uploads are going to be terrible now, guys, I'm sorry. Or you're sort of like, I gotta work now. Sorry, guys, quitting YouTube. No, it's not that. I'm just saying, a little warning, a disclaimer. If videos do go missing every now and again, you know why. So hopefully it won't be too often, just in case you wondered. But for now, this is going to be it for today. I'll have another video out later on, just covering another Sun and Moon topic. Alchemy Theories coming back again, guys, so stay tuned for that. But this is it for me for today, or for now. I'll see you in a couple hours, probably. Goodbye, my friends.